iOS 17 is absolutely an amazing update. We just keep discovering new and new features and changes. So in this video, we have 25 more new features that are amazing and are part, of course, of the new iOS 17. Now, the first one, which actually surprised us all, dev betas will be free for everyone. Now, initially, we thought that we will need a dev account, which is $100 a year to actually install the dev beta, but Apple decided to make it free. So all you have to do now to update to iOS 17 beta, even though I don't recommend you do it, it's still very early, or if you just have like a spare device and you want to try it out, you can do that, but on your main device, I wouldn't recommend it. So all you have to do is go to General Settings, go to Software Update, go to Beta Updates here, and all you will find is iOS 17 Dev Update. Just select it and you will get the update right here. Now here we have another change, like a smaller change here. You can see where it says iOS 17. That now is much bigger and bolder than it used to be with iOS 16. And this right here is one of my favorite new features of iOS 17. Whenever you're downloading an app or a game on the App Store, now it shows there the time remaining for that download. That's actually pretty cool, especially if you're downloading like a bigger app or game and you want to know when it will end. Of course, when it will complete the download, you will see it now right there on that app's page. As you probably know, on iOS 17 on the Spotlight search, now you can change settings. So you search for a setting and it shows you the setting with the toggle right there that lets you, of course, modify that setting. Well, you can even do that from the lock screen. Just invoke the Spotlight search from the lock screen and you will be able to actually enable or disable any of your settings without having to even go into your device. You can now download maps for offline viewing on the Maps app. Simply search for any city you want and you can get right here a button to download that map. So if I just tap right there, you can see it will outline the map there, and we can go ahead and make this smaller or bigger based on which part of that map we want to download. Now over here, it will show you the size of the selected map, and of course, if you just want to zoom in and out, you can do that just like that. And it says that you can download it here, how much space it will take on your device, and also updates will be downloaded automatically. So in the future, once that part of the map that you have downloaded is updated with newer information, you don't need to do anything. That will be automatically updated on your device. Also on the Maps app, when you choose to go somewhere and you choose a route, now it will show you right here all the different transportation modes. Previously, you had to tap an arrow, something like this, to show you all kinds of different transportation modes, but now all you have to do is switch between them from here. Moving on into the settings, let's go to Siri and search here. So you know that on Siri, you can go right here and disable different apps so that Siri doesn't suggest you those apps or doesn't suggest you actions from those apps. Well, if you have done that and maybe you want to get those back or you don't remember which ones you have done, you can go ahead and now just tap right here on Reset Hidden Suggestions and everything will be reset to their default. Now this is also one of my favorite features of iOS 17. This is just very useful. So you know, whenever you need a code to open an email or sign in somewhere, you get the code via iMessage, usually from that company or whatever that is, and it autofills on the keyboard. So you're on another app, you get the message, it shows on your keyboard, so you don't have to copy or just type the code that you got. Well, that now will work with the Mail app as well. So if you get that code on your email instead of your phone number, then it will also autofill on the keyboard. On the Weather app on iOS 17, if you go down here, you will get right here the moon. If you tap on it, it will show you the moon phases right here. So it shows the calendar and you can see it right here. How cool is that? And it shows you the date where the moon will be full and new moon right there, also the date. This is really awesome and pretty fun to have. And this right here is a pretty cool feature as well. So if you have an alarm set, but you're already into your device or your device is unlocked and you're using it, then it won't just beep and just show on the screen like it used to. Now Apple has done a really great job with this. Now on, it will actually show on the dynamic island, just like that. As you can see, here we have the alarm and we also have here the ability to snooze or just turn off the alarm from there. Now with iOS 17, Apple has added a lot of new actions to the Shortcuts app, and one of them has to do with alarms. Well, actually they have added quite a lot of actions for the clock app, but one of them will actually allow you to delete alarms. So you just search for delete alarms from here, and there you go, you can choose that, and from here you will be able to choose which of your alarms that you have set you want to delete. You can of course choose multiple of those, and then all you have to do is just run this shortcut and your alarms will be deleted. And if you're using one of the new astronomy wallpapers on your device, when you go on your home screen and you invoke the notification center, you will get a really cool animation. So if I swipe down right here, you can see how cool that animation is. It really looks really awesome. It has like that 3D effect here, which makes it look really cool. On your iCloud settings at the top of the settings app, when you go to security, you will now find a new page for two-factor authentication. It's basically a dedicated page where you will have your security keys. You can get the verification code here, and you will also have your trusted phone number, which you can edit from here, and an explanation right there regarding two-factor authentication. I'm really glad Apple has changed this right here. It was actually really annoying. When you go to your emoji keyboard and you tap to search for an emoji, right here it used to be a mess. Getting back to your keyboard was really annoying. Now we have a done button right here, so once you're done searching your emojis, just tap the done button and you're back to your keyboard. There will be also a new icon for Airpods on the control center. So whenever your device is connected to your Airpods, you will see that circle right there, which indicates that you have Airpods and the music is playing on Airpods, and it has a new design. Under sounds and haptics, you will now have two different options for email. So you will have new mail and you will have sent mail. So right here you can basically set a sound for when you get a new email and when you send an email. This using to be here. Of course, you have those sounds even on iOS 16, but they now have moved here under sounds and haptics. Under the health settings, if you go right here under notifications and you scroll all the way down and go to health notification settings, now you will find a new option right here. If you go to medications, you can now enable follow-up reminders. So the health app can send you reminders to see if you basically haven't logged a medication for 30 minutes after you should take them, it will send you a reminder. On the Fitness app, if you go to your awards, you will see here a new UI for all of your awards. And what's really cool, another change here is that if you tap on show all right here, for the challenges that you have coming up, you will now see progress bars for each of them. So of course, you know how close you're to completing your goals. Whenever you're trying to select text, you can see that now the grab bars are actually different. They're much bigger and basically more easier to actually grab them and select text. And of course, the new magnifier right there. But this is very, very easy to do. And of course, once you want to select something there, all you have to do is just double tap and you get the new grabbers. There's a new animation also for the spotlight search. So whenever you invoke the spotlight search, you will get a slightly new animation that has changed from iOS 16. On the Shortcuts app, whenever you go and try to create a new shortcut, you tap the plus button and tap on Add Action, you will see a totally new interface right here. New look for the suggestions right here from apps and different actions that you can create a shortcut from. Also here you will have two separate sections now, so you will have the categories and then you will also have apps. So if you go right there, you will have a list of all of your apps, and here you will be able to find all apps that have different actions for the shortcuts, and you can tap on one of them and of course see all the actions that they offer. You can now reset cellular data statistics using a shortcut. That action has been added to iOS 17. You tap on it and all you have to do is tap done. Now you have created that shortcut, which all you have to do is just run once and everything will be reset. You can now also toggle your cellular plan with a shortcut. So you search for toggle cellular plan, you tap on it, and you can just choose to turn it on or off right here, or instead of turn, you can choose toggle and it will switch between on and off based on its current state. And tap on cellular plan right there to choose the cellular plan that you want to use. So if you have multiple of those, you can actually choose from the list. And finally, when you create an automation and you choose the Bluetooth here, you can create an automation for when the Bluetooth is disconnected. Previously, you could do an automation only for when Bluetooth is connected. Now you can choose disconnected as well. So that is it for this video, guys. These are 25 new features and changes that you will find on the first beta of iOS 17. I'm really excited to see what beta 2 will bring. We should see some more cool new features, which I can't wait to see and share with you guys. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.